Nice. Don't get mad, you're a little guy, don't get mad, don't get mad. Keep it light. Good, homie, get tired. Good. Nice. Don't break the joints, keep it up. God, don't put more on it. Go ahead. Got it. Nice. Minute and a half, easy. Easy. Let's go.
It's Jeff Chan here, and in this video I was in Shanghai for some vacation where I visited M8 Club and got to spar the owner of the gym, an Iranian pro K1 fighter, Saber Yaya, and it's always a fun one when you get to see sparring escalate. But this video will be about how we stayed respectful in the rounds and kept it under control. We started off very nice and light, very low intensity, feeling each other out. Early on, here is a good example of unintentionally adding more damage in your strikes than your partner. I threw and landed a jab, but I do pride myself with being able to just touch, making just the cushion of the glove smoosh into your face, and he threw a jab right back. You can tell it wasn't with much power at all, yet his punch still rocked my head back. This is just due to the difference in weight and also because we weren't on the same page in terms of are we touch sparring or light sparring. Touching shouldn't really cause any reaction to your opponent, whereas light sparring is up to your own interpretation. It can also mean touch, it can mean a little harder than touch, it can mean 25, 50, or 75% power, and honestly to some crazy meatheads, 80% is considered light to them. So after feeling his jab versus mine, I instinctually increased a bit of speed and intensity into my strikes to try to match his intensity, and I think naturally after that he did as well, and that's where we start to unintentionally escalate. Now here's a nice short tight cross that lands for Saber. He probably didn't throw it with power at all, but it stung due to the nature of the close tight impact of that cross. And so I get him back with the high kick. It wasn't hard, but I didn't fully pull it, and there was a little sting to it. I reached my arm out to say, my bad, but he gave me props to say, it's okay, let's continue at this intensity. A nice big roundhouse kick that sends me against the ring, and you can see the intensity remains the same, but maybe a little bit harder. And he gets me back with a nice left kick to the head. It wasn't hard, it wasn't pulled though, but it did sting a little. You can see he lifted his hands up to say, my bad. So we both have shown that we respect each other and have no bad intention. But yes, that head kick naturally motivated me to become a little more competitive. So you can see my calf kick had a bit of spice there, and he responded right back with the same intensity with his cross, and I gave it back with my left kick, and thankfully I got out of the way of his left hook. Things get a little more intense because we are both trading punches here, and a nice cross lands for him. So what are your thoughts so far? Maybe I shouldn't start off touch sparring so that if they are not touch sparring themselves, there's no change in intensity and speed on my end to cause my sparring partner to change his pace and intensity. Or am I doing the right thing? Let's watch the second and final round, and then let me know in the comments below on what you think of this sparring escalation and the way we kept it under control.
Five, four, three.
Round 2, we start the round with the same intensity and pace we left off. Here he caught my body kick, but thankfully he let go as to not crash me into the mirrors. And a nice left kick from him. I re-engaged by flashing my right hand into a liver hook, but missed, and a beautiful tight short cross connects, followed by a beautiful lead uppercut that pops my head up. You can see he lifted his hands up to say, my bad, but I'm not gonna lie, those shots got me fired up. I let off some steam with a liver hook to left body kick. It helps when there is someone on the sideline coaching and telling me to take it easy.
Don't get mad, you're a little guy, don't get mad, don't get mad.
And so I brought down the intensity to how we started. Then took a deep breath and told myself he probably wasn't throwing with much power as I thought. It was just the speed, size, and weight difference, as well as the accuracy of the shots that hurt me. I went for a double step low kick to the inside rear leg as he threw an axe kick that misses. Some people see fancy kicks like that as bad sparring etiquette, but I do believe he is at a high skill level where he can control his fancy kicks, so that did not bother me. Now, some of you are probably wondering why I tried to match Saber's intensity versus the times I did not match when Superlek or Sanchai beat the crap out of me. It's because I have a different kind of respect for those legends who I've been following and learning from for years. Second, you just need to pick your battles. If you think you can handle the heat, then go for it, but if not, just try to survive. So here he circles to my left, and I cut him off by jumping into my left hook. And a nice left kick that I Dutch blocked here, and I returned with a hip sweep. Now some people see this hip sweep as bad sparring etiquette, but based off the intensity we were going at, I think it's definitely justifiable. We aren't touch sparring, but we aren't trying to spar hard either. He fires back with a double jab body cross head hook combination with some weight behind it, but I fell back because I was against the ropes. You can see I kept calm and continued jabbing with very little power and intensity, And you can see he also responded back with the same intensity. He caught my kick again, but didn't want to crash me into the mirrors again. You can see that he isn't intentionally trying to hit hard. He is just a heavier dude with heavier hands. He obviously likes to pressure forward and fight in the pocket, so I tied up to neutralize the position. Double jabs from me, and he fires back with a right overhand. Not hard, but just heavy, and falls onto me, so I tied up again.
20 seconds.
A high kick from him that I leaned back against, and I leaped in with a liver hook, rear uppercut into the left head hook. And he gets me back with the liver hook. You can tell he isn't putting power into it. I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. Once again, let me know in the comments below if you think we handled this sparring escalation the right way.